Casselberry is a suburb of Orlando, Florida. It's a smaller community away from the hustle and bustle of Orlando, but still close enough to all the things Orlando has to offer. The median home price in Casselberry is a little less than Orlando's median home price, so it can be a good option if you're looking for affordable housing in Orlando. In this video, we'll talk about what you can do in Casselberry, some of my favorite places to eat, the housing market, schools, and more. I'll mention some cons to living in Casselberry toward the end of the video. It's about 20 minutes to downtown Orlando, 40 minutes to Disney, an hour to the closest beach, and 30 minutes to the Orlando International Airport. There are some fun things to do in Casselberry, like getting in a round of golf at Casselberry Golf Club. It's a little less expensive than some of the other courses in Orlando and has a driving range. Secret Lake Park has a racquetball court, sports fields, a boardwalk, fishing piers, and more. There are many parks in Casselberry like Redbug Lake Park and Lake Concord Park. Palmosa Park is a dog park that's 1 acre and has lots of shade. There are separate areas for large and small dogs, water stations, fire hydrants, and benches so you can have a rest while your dog runs around like crazy. For indoor activities, there's Casselberry Art House. It's an art gallery that offers daily art classes, workshops, and musical performances. Cimarron Skateway is one of the only roller rinks in Orlando. The prices are pretty affordable and it's a great place to hang out on a hot or rainy day. The Seminole County Public Library Central Branch is a really good library in Casselberry. They have programs for all ages. My kid really liked the story time at the library. There are many events throughout the year in Casselberry. Most of them take place at Lake Concord Park. There's a monthly food truck event that has live entertainment you can enjoy while you eat your food. There's a craft beer and blues festival, holiday events, 5K runs, and more. Some places I like to eat are Alex's Fresh Kitchen. It's a family-owned and operated business that has sandwiches, burgers, and gluten-free pastries. Four Guys Pho is a great place for some pho and other Vietnamese classics. The owners are four brothers. Colorado Fondue Company is a fun fondue experience. The restaurant is themed to look like a Colorado ski resort. For bars, there is Boegan's Beer Company. The tap room is a fun place to hang out and try different craft beers that are brewed on site. They have complimentary popcorn and pretzels. You're also allowed to bring in outside food if you'd like. Some other bars are the Green Parrot and Debbie's Bar. Both are considered dive bars but are go-to spots for locals. Let's talk about housing in Casselberry. We'll go into the MLS, or Multiple Listing Service, which is a housing database for realtors. This should give you an idea of what kind of homes Casselberry has to offer. These are homes that sold recently. Pause this so you can see how much homes sold for, what their square footage was, taxes, and other details. If you're enjoying the video so far, do me a favor and like and comment. It really helps out the channel, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. This 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1,200 square foot condo was built in 1970. It sold for $111,000. The condo fees are $318 a month. The taxes last year were $1,200 and was not homesteaded. If it was homesteaded, it may have been less expensive. This 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,100 square foot single family home was built in 1954. It sold for $220,000. There isn't an HOA fee. The taxes last year were $988 and wasn't homesteaded. The home was recently renovated. This 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,700 square foot home was built in 2020. It sold for $315,000. There aren't any HOA fees. The taxes last year were $586, but as a note, that's just taxes for the land, since the home was recently built. The taxes would probably be higher when it's reassessed with the newly constructed home on the lot. This 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,000 square foot home was built in 1965. It sold for $550,000. There isn't an HOA. The taxes were $5,815 last year and wasn't homesteaded. The home is located on Lake Catherine and is on an acre lot. I'll put a link in the description of my preferred homes for sale in Casselberry. You'll find some homes that are almost 100 years old, but most of the homes were built around the 60s, 70s, and 80s. There are some new construction homes, but mainly one-off custom-built homes, not new neighborhoods. There are primarily single-family homes in Casselberry, but you will find some condos, mobile homes, and townhomes. There aren't many HOAs for single-family homes. If there is, it's usually not much over $300 a year. You'll find some homes haven't been updated since the home was built, but some are completely updated and somewhere in between. Casselberry is in the Seminole County Public School District. I'll leave a link to a school zone map and school rankings in the description. There are private schools in Casselberry like Socrates Preparatory School and the Geneva School. Let's talk about some cons to living in Casselberry. It doesn't really have a traditional downtown that's walkable and has lots of character. Some people may say there isn't much to do. For indoor activities like movies or bowling, you'll have to go to a neighboring city like Altamont or Winter Park. There isn't much of a nightlife besides the few bars I mentioned earlier. The types of jobs can be a little limiting. There aren't many corporations. There are mainly service industry type jobs in Casselberry. However, it's close enough to Lake Mary, Maitland, and downtown Orlando with various job opportunities. There are some popular shopping centers in Casselberry, so the roads can get pretty busy, especially on 436 and 1792. Casselberry is not super close to I-4 or one of the toll roads, so it could take a little longer to get to other parts of Orlando. Another place to consider is Altamont Springs. Check out that video here and this playlist about other areas of Orlando. Reach out if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.